What's up, YouTube? So we're at Ultraflex and I'm gonna take you through this leg workout. It's brutal. I have the Pendulum in store and deadlifts at the end of the session. Thanks, Justin. These workouts are fucking brutal. This workout sucks. Oh, two more. So we're starting with calves, and I started on the calf press with both legs, and now I'm gonna do 2 working sets on each leg over here, doing it individually. I like to do that so I can really isolate my calves. So when my coach wrote my programming, there wasn't calves in the beginning, but I do not skip calves, and you can tell. A lot of people skip calves or put them at the end, and you can tell. So I put calves at the beginning, that way I get it out of the way, and I can prioritize them with all my energy in the beginning of the session. So now we're downstairs and we're doing the hip abductor. One of my main priorities, my legs are pretty well developed, but I want to improve my adductor. I don't necessarily have a thigh gap, but I want to make that gap even smaller, even though my thighs already chafe all day long. But yeah, so these are a focus this off season, and that is why they're in the beginning. So my next movement is the seated curl. I'm gonna just warm up on here and go back and forth between this and the adductor. I like to do that in the beginning of my workouts, especially before I'm really warm. I'll do one more set on here. So we're about 6 weeks post-show, post-nationals, and this morning I weighed in at about 228. I weighed in at the show at 195 6 weeks ago. Guess you could say we're growing. My upper body has grown a lot. I hate this machine. I'm weaker than all my tall friends. Their long legs make it easier. Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. I'm good. Next, we're gonna move over onto this Atlantis leg extension. I have 2 working sets of 10 to 12 reps. I'll do 2 warm-up sets, then we'll get into it. Whew. My hamstrings are so pumped that it hurts sitting in there having my leg curled. Whew. Oh. Bro, my fucking hams are so pumped that it hurts really bad sitting in there. Must be all that food I ate yesterday. Maybe that cookie. I'll do one more working set, then we're gonna move over onto the pendulum. My legs are pumped. So next we're over here on the Arsenal pendulum. And not a lot of people know this. You can adjust the platform height. So on the front of this, there's a pin you pull and you can adjust the ramp height. And that's gonna help people that have poor ankle mobility. I would highly recommend playing with different positions and seeing which one feels best for you. So me personally, I like it up all the way. That allows me to get the deepest on my squat and helps with my ankle mobility. That's it. So that doesn't feel too bad, but I'm not gonna waste any of my energy. I'm just warming up, getting ready for my working weight. I might throw 6 plates on here, which would be an all-time best. Felt pretty good. We're gonna try 6. Not gonna force it. This is gonna be fucking hard. Oh, come on. Up. Oh. I'm just gonna go slow at first. Oh. Oh. Oh! Ah! Oh! 2 more. Oh! Oh! Woo! So now I'll do a lighter set in a second with 4 plates. My top was 6 plates for 8 reps, and I'll do 4 plates and probably get more like 12 to 15 maybe. I'm out of breath, guys. Don't hate on me. I just did a hard set. Hate on me, I don't care. Still have to deadlift. This shit is not for the weak. Sucks. So, my coach had a crazy idea of putting deadlifts towards the end of the workout. And now we're deadlifting. It's not meant for the weak. This shit is brutal. I love deadlifts and I still don't even want to do it right now. So yeah, I'm using an Ohio barbell because I don't love when they bend. I actually don't like a Texas barbell. I prefer the Ohio Power Bar by Rogue. I don't like it bending when I go to rip the bar off the floor, having like 2 initial bends in the bar. I have my own collars. They're like $20 on Amazon. Save you some time. And the clamp ones, the OG ones, kind of suck. So nowadays, nobody really does deadlifts anymore, but I'm a firm believer if you want a thick posterior chain, so we're talking your traps all the way down to your calves, something like a deadlift is a great compound movement. And for functionality in your everyday life as you get older, picking things up off the floor, nothing's gonna train you better for that than a deadlift. But if we're really talking building a dense slab of muscle in your erectors, in your glutes, in your hams, deadlifts or any type of hinge movement are gonna be really important. In 2025, everyone's afraid of fatigue and lifting hard and heavy, but the reason my legs and back are dense and thick is from deadlifting and pulling heavy weights off the floor. So don't be a bitch. Oh man, my low back pump is mean already. I'm gonna have to lay on the floor when I'm done. With this weight, since it's pretty close to my top set, I'll probably only hit it for 1 rep, maybe 2, and then I'll jump up to my working weight and do a heavy set there. Gotta find some little weights to put on there too. I'm gonna just make it 5-15. What's the difference? Oh, it's not gonna lift itself. Anybody get any ammonia? All right, come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Up. Oh. Come on. Oh. Oh. Could taste the bloody nose coming. I gotta sit down. All you haters, let's see you fucking rip 500 pounds for a bunch of reps and see how you can talk after it. Show me. All right. So I just deadlifted 515 for 10. 2 weeks ago, I do this workout every 2 weeks. I got 495 for 8. So that's up 20 pounds and 2 more reps. Can't really ask for anything more than that. It's a good bit of progressive overload right there. As you can see, I'm still out of breath because that was hard. And that's another reason why people don't like doing deadlifts, because they're fucking hard. You're gonna be out of breath. My lower back really hurts, but whatever. You want a good physique, you gotta do hard things. So next I have to do a leg press. The one I did last week was taken, so I think I'm gonna hop on a different one, but leg press, and then walking lunges, and then I'm gonna crawl out of here. I'm out of breath still, but next over here, it's a hammer strength leg press. It's actually available, the guy just got off, and it swings out in front. We're gonna do 2 working sets on here, but I'll probably do like 1 warm-up or 2 warm-ups. I like to keep my reps higher on here so I don't have to do as much weight. I just loaded a bunch of plates. I don't want to move any more plates. So that was kind of a warm-up. I did 20 reps. The leg press is probably the one movement where I'll make an exception and do a little bit more volume on my way up to my top sets, because I just don't want to put a bunch of weight on here. And the stronger you get, the more annoying it is to keep lugging plates for every single exercise on a leg day. So I'll do a little bit more volume over here just so I don't have to go as heavy. I'll do a working set now. I'll probably throw in 2 more plates each side. Should be pretty hard. Worst part is gonna be putting them back. Oh! Oh! Whew. This workout sucks. I like legs, but this is like tough. Set number 2, and then we're done here. Oh, fuck. Whew. Done with that. We just have to do some walking lunges and I'm out of here. One more set of lunges and then I'm done. Lunges at the end are no fun, but gotta do those unilateral movements.
So my wrestling season just ended and I'm trying to figure out how I can put on the most muscle in a couple months.
So now that your wrestling season's over, I would really focus on really good hydration because you were cutting through most of your wrestling season and having to drop a lot of water weight. I would be really hydrated with electrolytes. I would focus on eating plenty of protein. So let's say you weigh 180 pounds. I would eat at least 200 grams of protein a day from real food sources and a little bit of shakes. I would prioritize being in a caloric surplus. So make sure you're eating enough calories that you're slightly gaining per week and your strength is going up, and really get strong with progressive overload and focus on recovery too, because you just came out of the wrestling season. Honestly, less time in the gym might be better for you than overtraining, because you were overtraining and over dieting for the whole wrestling season.
Yeah. So how many calories do you think I need?
So that's a tough question. I would basically go about 500 calories over your maintenance. So let's say you eat 2,000 calories a day, but you're not gaining weight. Add 500 calories on top of that from carbs and protein and see what happens with your body composition. Generally, you'd probably stay pretty lean, but I would just take small incremental jumps, maybe 500 calories at first, then another 200 calories, and just slowly increase your food over time rather than throwing like 1,000 calories at you and getting fat.
So that's so like you ease into it so you don't gain bad weight?
Correct. If you were to throw a lot of calories at you and a lot of carbs, you'd probably put on more body fat. So by doing it slowly, your metabolism is going to adjust, and hopefully most of it will be lean tissue and not getting fat.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Of course. Keep up the good work. So that concludes the leg workout 2 of my new training plan. And this workout's pretty brutal. If you are crazy and you want to give it a try, go for it and let me know in the comments below what you thought. Like, share, subscribe. Comment down below if you have any ideas and you're not a weirdo. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell.